Glenn Reynolds is a blogger known for his website Instapundit. He is a University of Tennessee law professor. He's also a columnist for the USA Today. And he decided to put out a tweet last night. There were some protesters blocking I-277 in North Carolina, and they were in the highway. And he had a very simple tweet that he put out there. It said, "Run them down." Okay, now these are the same right-wingers who decry violence from the protesters. How dare they be violent? But you know what? If they're in the highway and he has no evidence that these guys have done anything specifically, who cares? Mow them down, kill them all. I can't believe they would be violent. I can't believe they would be violent. Well, first of all, they're protesting that 6 African Americans have been shot by cops already in just Charlotte. They're protesting that, according to studies, blacks are shot by cops disproportionately, 3-to-1 ratio. Unarmed black men are shot even more disproportionately. So that violence you want to ignore. No, it's cops. Cops get to kill whoever they want. Just bow your head. Just follow their orders. Okay, authority. You follow the authorities. Okay, that violence doesn't count. Or the protesters, they threw a rock and there was looting or whatever it was. Mow them down, kill them all. What, me violent? No. All they understand is violence. No, Glenn. It's also you. So later, I'm going to give you all of his excuses. One of his excuses, well, it's Twitter. I didn't have enough space. Really? You only used 3 words? You had more characters to explain yourself. I think run them down was pretty clear. So he's actually not backing away from it too much. He says later, blocking the interstate is dangerous and trapping people in their cars is a threat. Driving on is self-preservation, especially when we've had mobs destroying property and injuring and killing people. But if Twitter doesn't like me, I'm happy to stop providing them with free content. Oh yeah, Twitter was really dependent on your free content, Glenn. Okay. So his idea is self-preservation, man. Some of them were destroying property. Was it those guys in the street? I don't know. Who cares? They all look the same to me. Mow them down. Run them down. Run them down. Who cares? Did they destroy your property? No, but look at them. Look at them. They're in the streets. Run them down. Kill them. Run them down. Run them down. What difference does it make? Okay? They might have, who's they? Like, in this case, I'm asking that question literally. So other people might have committed violence in another part of town. So, I see a black guy in front of me. Just run him down. Run him down. I don't know why black people are complaining. They say Black Lives Matter. Well, of course, all lives matter. Oh, black people on the highway, no, their lives don't matter at all. Run them down. Run them down. I don't know why they say Black Lives Matter. I can't quite figure it out. So again, he doesn't run from it. He gives us another statement. He says, yes, that was my post. It was brief since it was Twitter. Yeah, weak ass excuse. But blocking highways is dangerous, and I don't think people should stop for a mob, especially when it's been violent. The whole mob, everybody on the highway is violent. I'm going to run them down with my car. I'm not going to stop. I'm threatening to kill them, but they're violent. They're violent. I'm telling you to mow them down in the streets, but they're violent. Okay? He says, I've always been a supporter of free speech and peaceful protest. I fully support people protesting police actions. Oh, you really sound like it. And I've been writing in support of greater accountability for police for years. Of course you have. But riots aren't peaceful protests, he explains. And locking interstates and trapping people in their cars is not a peaceful protest. It's threatening and dangerous, especially against the background of people rioting, cops being injured, civilian-on-civilian shootings, and so on. I wouldn't actually aim for people blocking the road, but I wouldn't stop because I'd fear for my safety, as I think any reasonable person would. Look, I want to be clear. Now, if specific people were blocking your car and they got on top of the car, as has happened, and you're scared, I get it, brother. I get it. And I understand. And you're on a highway and your car is stuck in traffic. I mean, there's been no specific violence towards you, but still you're a little freaked out by it. I understand. Does that justify running people over? He's saying, I wouldn't stop. So watch out. If Glenn Reynolds is in the street, he will kill you. That's what, I didn't say that. Glenn, you're saying it. You're saying, I would run them down. I encourage you to run them down if they're in the streets. So because they might be part of a mob that might have been violent in other places. So I'm going to run them down and kill them here. Now, he doesn't say kill them, but what do you, every time I talk about guns, people tell me, no, cars are lethal weapons. And you saw what happened in Nice. And so if you say run them down and you say, I won't stop with my car, what is that? You're threatening to kill them. And that's the other thing about these right-wingers. They are so cowardly. I understand your concern if you're stuck on that highway. But these guys are so scared. They're like, oh my God, something might happen to me. Something might happen to me. I'm so scared. I'm just going to kill everybody in my path. That pretty much describes a right-winger right there. Oh my God, something might come to me from Syria or Iraq. Let's just bomb them all. Let's just bomb and kill them all. Kill them all, because something might happen to me. Is this an unarmed black man? And he has no, but he looks big. I don't know, he looks big. He's a 12-year-old with a toy gun. I don't know if it's a toy or not, but he looks bigger than 12. I'm so scared, just shoot and kill. You see how violent they are. No, Glenn, no right-wingers. We see how violent you are. You power the Young Turks. We do this all through membership. tytnetwork.com/join. Let's build the media that we can believe in.